Let's see if this recording is gonna work with me or not. Whew, that is laggy. Okay, I think it's evened out now. Let's see. Yep, OBS seems to be recording it alright. I need to get on my Dragon Center and change it to max power though, because goodness, that's laggy. User scenario. Normally I don't gotta do that, but I guess I'll do an introduction. I am Vess. I will be playing this game for the first time, and I'd like to do some indie playtesting for it, like I did for Just King and Co-Written, where I play the game and tell people my experience, and my things that I usually play on the hardest difficulty. When I was indie testing for Just King, I came up with an entire game mode where instead of getting all the units, you could play Just King, and that was pretty enjoyable. So, let's see, what do we got? Options. Difficulty. Pretty sure it'll ask me that later, but Wrangler, yes. English, yes. Camera say, no, thank you. We're gonna move that down to like a colorblind. No. Video. Correct. No idea what that is. Limit and brightness. Brighter, graphics, presets, custom. Why is custom so high? Let's go with sorry, we'll try it on high. Audio, yes. Mouse and keyboard. Sensitivity seems fine. Yeah, okay. WASD, interact F, inventory. No. I am not going all the way over there. Is E used for anything? No? Okay, good. Oh, that just moved it over to that, but it also worked that. So, number one bug with your game, when setting E to be the key for something, it automatically moves it over here as well as setting that. So, congratulations, I've already found a bug for you. Woo! Good at my job. I'm guessing if we also tried to set U with the ultimate thing, it would move this thing over here, because you have this set up as this thing over here. So, I would just not have these work while you're clicking on these. So if I were to go to like, well, I need to go to click here and then Q, and then yes, that would mess it up. So, the two bugs found here. The Q button for y'all. So this one here, I guess R would reset. No, R would set it to R. So there's no real way to reset that. So you'd have to reset all of them at once and then go back and rechange them. So there's no way to reset an individual key, which is another problem. So you need a way to set an individual key to none and not have the R is also reload, so if you want to set something like that, then, hold on. If I set, like, this to I back here, and then, like, R, then yes, that reset that down to I when it was at E. So if I set this to E, and then I set this to R, then it resets it. So, 3 bugs found already. Q, E, and R don't work properly in the keyboard setup because it will reset or swap tabs or whatever. So we're going to actually reset, and then we're going to set open inventory to E. So I found 3 bugs within 5 seconds. I'm just going to go ahead and report those real fast. Feedback forms together your opinions, you can stop the place for discussions and all topics if you move. Triple bug with, there's not like a setting setting any key to B or Q moves tabs in the menu as you set the button, setting any key to R, reset all your other keys since default, alternate, and respectively. That may be a Oh, there is a bug report section. Cool. Bug report. Hello everyone. Read the let you post bugs there within the game. Not the place to post opinions. And doesn't seem like anybody's done that yet. So, new post and paste. UI issue. Alright, and if we go ahead and edit that. Posted. Alright, now, after, what, 60 minutes of delay, I think we're good to go. We should be good to go. Alright, and, am I on, turret mode? Yes, I am. Turn off turret mode now. And, go. Smiley face over there. Yes. We will go with Wrangler difficulty, even though I have never played before. Why? Because, well, this is a shooter game, and I'm good at shooter games. Kind of. I've done my Risk of Rain time. Over 300 hours on that. And from the very little footage I've seen, looks like that's how combat is. Ooh. That is a very responsive camera thing. Maybe a bit too responsive. And I cannot scroll to zoom out further. So I guess we're stuck at this perspective unless it says somewhere there. Options, look sensitivity. Yeah, there's no zoom thing. Heal charge is T? Like way over there kind of T? Do we have like anything for the middle mouse button yet? No. No, okay, then congrats heal charge. You're going to be middle mouse button. The general audio seems good, but like the footsteps are really quiet. Good. They made it so you can't go places you're not supposed to yet. You'll be back soon. You're standing right there. Yeah, I'll also... let's see. Is my mic at max? My mic is at max, and the game is at about 80%, so that should be good. So we're here to save the ecosystem and neurobind with a thing. Voidling, yeah. Oh. So we go from like middle of our run cycle just awkwardly stand stilling when we run into something. There isn't really an animation for like coming to a sudden stop, you just awkwardly jolt. I don't know why it's this surface specifically that seems to do it like the most violently. But yeah, that does seem a little awkward in my opinion. Okay. do. So we woke up from cryo. That makes sense. What's left of the jungle? And it's got acid spit. Neat. So, yep, this is our first creature of the game. It is not near as cuddly as you would expect. Or maybe it is cuddly. And pet is a permanent action until you choose to stop it. What? Why are you running ahead of me, fool? I guess you're just here to hang out. Fair, fair. Oh, and he followed me all the way here. Neat. So this increases attack power, elemental damage, HP, reload duration, and rate of fire, and speed. Let's see. So this doubles our attack strength, whereas agility only increases that by a little bit, and this would not increase that by much. So I think I'll take literally double damage, and effectively higher health, because we get extra armor. Yeah, strength seems really busted. So I'll go with that. Hold to link. Voidling Bound, that's the name of the thing. And that cutscene, you may have seen little black boxes on the side. That is because my screen is weird with 90% of games that cannot handle this screen resolution. So don't worry about your game devs. It is a thing that happens a lot. Okay, so we got loot there. Got sprint. Oh, that is not a sprint. That is just a giant leap. Oh, left control is sprint. Okay. And C is melee. No, I like my dash on that. There's no zoom in with right click, so I'm not seeing a use for right click, but maybe it's used for later skills. Okay, do not stand too close to the bad stuff. And we want to make sure that we clear all of it, because if we clear all of it, then we get bonus of the blue stuff. Oh, we do have a natural double jump. That's neat. Well, Devothy, I am escaping the bounds that you have set for your game. None can contain me, for I am the level breaker master man. This is what I have done on many games before yours, and what I will do on many games after. Break geometry. I'm gonna find where your invisible walls end, Mr. Devothy. When I do, I think I can get on top of that tree. Since your invisible walls did not plan for that. Yeah, I just need to have my dash available. Oh, yep, I'm bugging out. This side of the tree is not friendly. Sorry, it's just what I gotta do as a game tester. Might be able to get inside of there, but yeah, the wall collision on this wall is not the best, because I'm half inside of it. Seems like the hitbox is like the main body, and then the face kind of gets... No, see, around here, like, the face does not get stuck in the wall as much, so... interesting. With maximum freedom comes maximum chaos. Okay, so you can fly and get the ejector. And make sure they're in the glowing state before you do that. And you're supposed to reload before you actually get in the state, because then you'll reload faster. I know. Well, that made that open up. And we'll see if we just die jumping into water over here. And I completely forgot you could sprint. Ow. Okay, so you can technically stand over there, you're just not supposed to. Probably this whole area is a death plane. It'd be fun if you could jump past the death plane, though. That'd be neat. I wonder if you could technically skip the first arena by going up to something like this. Thank you. Thank you for the tutorial now. That rock is not solid. So I can get all the way up to here. Then up to here, then up to here. And yeah. Let's see, there's enough rocky stuff over here. We can just walk on top of the giant cave that you built over here. And probably get past the first arena without having to fight any of the enemies. So, bug number 2 that I have found. Skipping the first arena by just walking over here. This will be useful for speedruns. Neat. Granted, I want all this loot, so I'm coming back. It's neat that skipping is possible. I wonder if that would break the game or not. Yeah, the last moron who I saw play this game didn't actually suit the big glowy plants. I'm like, dude, they're super glowy plants. Of course you want to suit those. Suit everything. Somebody clearly never played like the original Castlevania where you had to break every single pot in order to try and get loot out of it. I wonder if being up there means that I could just walk this way and skip those guys too. Maybe even jump around and skip this whole arena. Now, just because I'm finding skips doesn't mean you have to fix them. Some games keep in their bugs because they want speedrunners to do cool speedrun things. Just pointing out the things that I'm finding as I find them. Yeah, the dash and kick is weird. Yeah, I definitely sense that you would be able to just like jump on this and then jump around and do a dash and get past all that. Yeah, so is this a playtest for bugs or is this like a first playthrough? It's a mix of both. Oh, devs. Hidden path over here. Y'all can't just be leaving geometry out here like this without walls, my guys. Yeah, you can definitely skip that previous arena. Speedrun of this is just going to be walking past all of the enemies. The geometry looks cool, and you had some walls up at the beginning, but no, you're not safe from Vest. Sorry. Yeah, see, they didn't break the super cool blue. Like, okay, so let me try that again. So, if I hit F. Okay, that was weird. Also, this rock doesn't exist. Okay. For some reason, I was holding forward, but it was not letting me move forward. Anyways, good news. The loot does not respawn when you leave. It's its own separate instance that isn't too buggy. There's a spot I might have missed of goop because I didn't see any mystical restoration-y stuff happen. But I'm also not seeing any goop. That's neat. You can actually... fun. Yeah, like right now I am holding forward and nothing is happening. Not sure why that is the case. Yeah. Now to see, this is the barred section, so they made sure that the inside matches the exterior. That is neat. Good on you, devs. I appreciate your work there. proper reload management is going to be important, because it slows you down when you reload, so you want to make sure you do it pretty often and as out of combat as you can manage. Ooh, we got an organic mutagen. Saw some people talking about that. That was weird. Yeah, so you can see those shots are not going where I was pointing at all, and we're damaging the goop thingy. Okay, so these things do have, like, a very soft auto-aim to them. That's fun. Okay, so the yellow stuff is stamina, and if you're already full on it, then... Healy plants, good. Needed those a little bit. And here's the area we could have skipped to. Lignin heart need to be cleansed. Working on it. Cannot go. Which it's weird to have one of those that you can't go into right after one you could. Okay, so you're not really invincible while doing that. That's good to know. You're teaching the player, hey, all these buildings can be gone into, and then also teaching players later, actually, no, you can't go into those. I get it, this is supposed to be a boss zone, so, like, it kind of makes sense. But the guy I was watching was confused by that, and I kind of am as well, because do you want to teach the player to inspect all of the doors, or do you want to teach the players to not inspect the doors? Like, you made oh, red doors are locked and cannot be opened. Or cleansing areas don't have bonus thingies. Like, it's obvious that kind of thing, but you get what I'm saying, I hope. I'm clearing out all of these little guys because it seems like, and I definitely haven't spoiled, there's a boss fight, so don't want any of the little guys. Okay, so it's a lot. Let's do this. Okay, so those are like an AoE around you type of badness. Okay. And they just go away on their own, so I don't actually need to prioritize beating them. That's good to know. Wait! You don't spawn on top of me like that, man. It's not cool. Very simple boss. Basically just hold left and you'll rotate around him, and reload occasionally. And I guess it's jump. Overall, he really can't hurt you. Wait. And just in case he does something smancy, Smancy's him back. Reminder, I am dealing double damage, because I did take the strength 2, which took my attack from 1 to 2, literally. So I'm dealing double the damage that you would normally be doing right now, and he a bit tanky. He a bit thick. Ow. Okay, buddy. Okay. I respect the attempt at murdering me. But respect's all you're gonna get. Kick to the face. Nice. And mission completed. I believe I can touch the sky. Okay. Alright, that was the first zone. We found a couple of bugs. Namely, a way to skip all combat and skip both of the required combat areas and get straight to the end section. I have no idea if that'll, like, break the progression or if the only thing checked is, did you beat the guy? But yeah, neat. Cutscene is a bit laggy, but we survive. There's my boy. I am not given the option to pet him. There we go. Good job, little buddy. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, how long did that take? 30 minutes with me mucking around for so long and finding those skips. Worth it. So you have this whole area of the ship that you wake up in that just kind of exists that you don't use again, and so it just becomes another, like, area that does nothing. If you get, like, I don't know, character skins or something, then you wouldn't want it to be all the way down that long hallway and not really accessible. I understand that's good for, like, atmospheric theming and everything, but you want to make use of the space you have rather than, like, having an area that does nothing. And I tried to speak to Leon and ended up petting my guy. You've managed to stumble into success. Okay, immediately hate this guy. I read that with an extra B that isn't in there, quite honestly, and I thought it was hilarious. So he went from hating us to, I'll let you do the honor. Okay. And once again, cutscene is rendered in slightly smaller spacing than the rest of the gameplay. Let's see. Evolve your voidlings, gain new abilities, infuse mutagens. Okay, so we got the organic variant, so we can get organic powers. Neat. Okay, that's cool. Showing us, like, beating off the void. But we don't have pyro. But we do have this. So there's the tropical Queepec, and there's the desert, which is pyro. Okay. See, over here it says hold blank to evolve. I guess, like, if you look really, really, really closely, then that's an F. Oh. That looks like there's a lot of options. And there are a lot of options. So that one needs 3. I wonder if you get 3 in your first run, if that's possible, if that would break things. Primary ability blowgun, primary ability sap cannon. It's a bit buggy. So if we bring an organic guy against organic sealed enemies, then we break organic sealed. Nice. So there is no, it is a precise apparatus or anything. It just says, let's move to the cerebrum enhancer, precise apparatus meant to implement. So yeah, it's sciencey speak, but there needs to be a what is precise apparatus. There's no, like, designation that this applies to this back here. Minor grammar thingy. So is this where we do the level up, or is this where we use the Voidling samples? Increase the capabilities per species. Okay, neat. So all Queepecs are gonna get the Queepec buff. Secondary ability. Yes, we want a secondary attack. Yes, please. Ultimate ability. Pick an area on the ground and release. Yes, we want those. So primary ability. Let's see. Ooh, there's optimal range. Defense skill. Increase dash distance. Become invulnerable while dashing. Gain infinite okay, that seems dumb, because that's just going to be obscenely overpowered, but interesting. Apply an elemental status. Increase damage by 3 times based on the different distance traveled before the strike. Oh. So this is literally my fly in and kick people thing. Hold on. Increase dash distance by 2 times, but there's this over here. So if I actually want to increase the dash distance, I don't go down this path, I go down this one and get it much better. That's dumb. Understandable, mind you, but not intuitive. Deal bonus damage on a direct hit. Slow projectiles on a direct hit with the secondary ability. Knock back enemies. Increase projectile accuracy. Increase projectile speed. Extend the puddle duration by 1 second. Every 5th bullet has double damage. I'm going to go down here and grab this. And this. Cannot actually grab that one, but what if I could? Cause now we just, yeah, doubled our dash distance. And I suppose we will take a little bit of fire rate. We'll take this one because it costs 90 and is the most efficient use of our stuff. But remember, it's my insights that drive your success. Your ability to dodge and stuff? Irrelevant, because you need my science in order to do anything good. Nah, dude. Nah. Voidlings are on the brink of extinction. Oh no! So Voidlings are part of this super powerful technology that allows us to bind with them. Why is this planet only being helped out by, like, me, one guy who doesn't want to be here, one guy who's, like, a zoo nerd, and this lady? You sent 4 people to prevent the extinction of super powerful Voidlings that can be neurobonded with. What happened to the rest of the world? Give me a logbook saying, like, humanity almost died out, and, these things are, like, the most important thing. If they are the most important thing, then, like, why are there just 4 of us? That may be a mystery, so I'm setting up what I want to learn, not setting up that this is a failure of the story currently. But it doesn't seem like these things should be allowed to be on the brink of extinction, considering how important they are. Last known Queepec sanctuaries. We lose the species, so defend it at all costs. Wait. So when we're evolving in that chamber, and it affects the whole species, does that mean that it also affects every single one of them that's on the planet and gives them these abilities? How? Do we just, like, hack into the brains of every single one that's similar to the one that we brought in, and using some random stuff we get from flowers, make them smart enough to super DAS? That's got to be explained a little bit more as to, rather than just it's the Cerebrum enhancer. Yes, this is the beta. Yes, I understand. Things aren't finished yet. Yes, I know. And that's exactly why I'm making these comments, because it's not finished, so it can be improved in the future. And let's see, we did make it to the next level, so if we add this, that's 3. So that's triple the original damage that we walked in with. Essence, we're not really doing any elemental damage right now. Vitality, doesn't seem like it's too important. And Recuperation, that knocks 0.5 seconds off of the cooldown thingy, and accidentally X'd out there. Yeah, that takes 0.5 off of that. And the rate of fire multiplier, I don't think that needs an increase. So I'm just going to go with Strength, because it increases attack power and armor, which is effectively damage and armor. And health. Ugh. So yes, we're just going to put more points in that. And I think Vitality got raised up because of that. That do it. So I guess we can pick up different... Oh, so when we choose the different thingies from there, then we get the look of the tropical, but we might be able to add like a desert and stuff, as long as they don't overlap, like you can't have 2 different tails. Okay. I'm getting it. If we have like eyes thingy, then that might give me greater agility. If we get like armored body or something from one of the ones down the line, we can squish all of the powers together and make super sweet back. Neat. I like it. But we keep our organic damage type to negate the organic seals. And I do like how it starts you off there. You don't just like teleport down below. It shows you in the SIP, and then this is a good way of like... Next wave. Just watching this do stuff. Okay, fine. I'll fight you. Okay, so yes, can be hit during that, so don't like spam that. And that does take a little bit to fire. Oh, so this is literally just fight waves of enemies. Okay. Can do. tanky son of a bitch.
Oh my god!
Okay, so those things just constantly are going to respawn at me. Okay.
Nope!
Oh, okay, so you do it twice now. You do it twice now. Okay, okay, okay. And now you're moving at quarter speed. Because of course you are. The reason why I'm killing the ads and everything instead of just focusing down the main boss is that I want to have enough health to be able to survive in case the boss does the stump attack again once I get them down to the health, which I know they will. These little guys gives me a tiny bit of health, which I'm hopefully going to have enough of to survive. Also, I don't know how the hell I would survive this without my double speed dash, so I guess I just got lucky there. The right skill. No. 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 Yep, and now it's up to 5 speed. Just in case it wasn't already scary enough, it needs to be faster. Got them. And it made me invincible when I did that, so didn't get hit by consequences. Hello, consequences. Goodbye, consequences. So yeah, that was neat. We got a big, like, arena fight rather than exploration mission, so that's... yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Outlasted. Save the cauldron. Activity completed. See, they didn't call it the Cauldron, though. They just said that this was the last sanctuary of the Quillpex. It didn't say that it was called the Cauldron. Mission rewards, organic mutagen. So now we can unlock both of the other strand thingies, which both give primary attacks, which I'm guessing you only have one of, because they're both going to be head mutations or something like that. Incredible job, Wrangler, but there's no rest for you. We have another mission. I'm like... no, the heck we don't. going to enhance every Queepec on the planet. We didn't get that one yet. That would be good to get. And we recently learned that dashing will be the #1 hacking priority in all of the world. So, yes. Yeah, we're gonna pick up that. So if we have another big charging enemy that tries to eat my face, they get slowed down and don't eat my face. That sounds nice. Oh, so what? Can we only go this way now? Because I thought I'd have the choice of one of the other two. Rocket jump? Or that one. Okay. But, like, what if I want the other primary? Can I unlock that? Or do I have to go and get another Queepec and evolve it down this path? Okay. Because I was under the impression I'd be able to get both. Seems I cannot. Which means I'm going to have to live with whatever option I took. Which is probably not the one I wanted, because I think this is the one that said short range. And if the previous battle showed you anything, short range is bad! Fantastic work of the Jungle Maw Cauldrons. Gilliks roaming the area. We used the resources. Inefficiently, but boy, we used them. +1 agility. Yay! And we got a superior rank. Woo. Let's see. We'll probably go with Recoup just for slightly faster ult fill rate, cooldown reduction, and reload duration. Sure. Just so we aren't full strength of it. This is a good way of hiding the load screen, is by having this cutscene playing before you know it. Because that's very clearly what this is giving extra time for it to load in. Not enough time, based off that, but time. Alright, and let's pray to God I haven't made a terrible mistake. No, this is actually really good. Goodness, that's good. It's a tad inaccurate, but it's also spam, so that's never bad. I am tempted to just hop across that. Oh, good God, you're with my double dash distance. Yes, easy. Give me egg. Okay, now this looks like kind of an intentional skip down to the end. I want to get more loot first. Okay, I see you back there. You can hide things from me. I'm Vess. Yep, they spawn behind me because they expect you to go in the opposite direction. Not this time, Buckaroni Pepperoni. Oh no. Oh no, not me. See, while you made the surface slippery, you didn't actually make it slip. And thus, I get more of this cool loot you've hidden. See, you guys are good at this. Hiding cool loot places. I just don't think you expect people to get, like... Oh no, there is glowy shit up there. You do expect people to get up there. Color me impressed. Oi! Who is taking shots at the king, eh? Okay, you guys did put a wall there. I suppose I can try and respect the decency of, you know, barriers existing in my house. For now, I shall abide by thy intentions. Though, nary for long, nary for long. Getting up to here. Nice, nice. Ah, so that's how we are supposed to go that way. Okay, okay. Very well. Now stamina has become a minor issue. If that is the way you intend me to go, then I shall reject it with all my heart. Oh, there's even green above this door. Yeah. How did I collect that egg from 300 feet away? No, 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 no. Rift. Some organics. Oh, and you guys put invisible walls all around this thing so you couldn't just jump over the path to progression. Okay, okay. I sees ya, I sees ya. I understand what you're going for. Ain't gonna save you, me, dog. Oh no, not me. Really? You cap your creativity here? I suppose I shall relent. For now. Oi! Holmst! Tiny fiend. Okay. Little pain there. Sniped. Ah, so that is the next path of progress. I've already gone up there and snucked around. Sniped. Ow. My house. The moron I was watching, he would never have found half this stuff. And that would have annoyed me to no end that he missed such intricate level work. I usually only watch playthroughs of things because I can't stand people missing content. I may not be perfect, but I'm sharper than the average knife in the Caesar. Like, this is fun. And these little bridge thingies that lead you up to here, which gets you the cool fire emote. And then you do the thing the devs didn't intend, where you jump up here, and then you jump up here, and then you say, ooh, those look shiny. And then you go and jump way over here, and you miss, and you take a bit of damage. You say, well, Hello, gang. My name is Sisyphus. Nope. Fool's errand, but a fun one nonetheless. So, like, I want to try down there, but I know it's just gonna be damaged, so I'm gonna leave it. If there is a boss at the end of this, I am kind of screwed because I already used my health thingy. Hey, I hear you guys being spawned in to come and kill me and everything, but like, I'm exploring right now, so could you just not? Okay, that's many of you. Sniped. They said it's slow moving projectile. They weren't kidding. Where was I? Ah, yes. Mesopotamia now. Oi, 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 oi. You idiots. No. Yeah. See, this is weird because this kind of stuff is the same texture as this kind of stuff, which is usually the you can't walk on this texture. You guys probably need like a set cannot walk on this texture at all whatsoever. Please don't try. We didn't program this in. Not like the, God forbid, the yellow tape or whatever that all the games are using to denote, oh, you should walk here because this is the place. God, I hate that stuff. No, you're not even allowed to spawn in. Not in my house. Congratulations, world. You've been adopted. This is my house. Being rescued. Do not resist. Nice. That's not just a, like, hit a certain spot, but it does actually follow the physics of you launch a projectile, and if it hits stuff along the way, i.e. an airborne enemy, then they get exploded. Bonk. I know, I need to go and collect this stuff before it disappears. And this little hidden guy. Okay, fine. That's past the void wall of ultimate doom, and I won't go there yet. That's the way I came from. Give me your... Ow. Yeah, what the other guy said about damage not being responsive is kind of really true. You could not tell that you got hit by something in this game. enemies are gonna spawn.
Ow!
Yeah, so you never get your heal charge back. So you kinda have to save that for the boss. Otherwise, you just will not have it. Like, I hear noises. I'm not sure if it's enemies spawning, though, or me just destroying corruption stuff. I think they always spawn, yeah, they seem to spawn only at, like, the 75, 25, and all that percent mark. Easy. So... don't stand there. I feel like I'm going to be using my right click a lot more since it doesn't consume any stamina. So that's the noise I've kept hearing. Dev. It's not a valid spawn location for once you are over there. Oh, so you have to be in the arena in order to shoot the thing. Fair. Okay. So we can just use that to stop time literally anytime we want to slow things down without ever even consuming any of the ult charge. That seems a little busted. Ow. Ow! Okay, Supreme Gun Commander. Ow. Okay. Step 1, clear out any and all guns behind you. Step 2, face the boss. Step 3, die to whatever his ultimate ability is, because you haven't seen it before. Ow. Okay, so using my ult there was a terrible idea. Good to know, good to know. Did we bring back all this stuff? Been returned to your SIP. You keep the resources you amassed. Use them to empower your guys. Okay, so you're really not meant to win that on the first try. Good to know, good to know, good to know. So we got 8 of the thingy-majigs. Please, for the love of bacon, tell me I can get rid of this stupid super slow projectile that does nothing for me. That seems fun. Yes, give me this. Okay, that seems really stupidly overpowered. Well, I like to play at range, so I'm just going to say, screw it, get me all of these. And get me that. Hooray. And let me get back in there. Is he going to put me straight back in the boss fight, like as a checkpoint thing? Or is he going to say, no, you have to go and do the whole level again? Okay, that boosts my stamina by 50 points. That's pretty good. I'd like it if it sent me straight to the boss fight, but I also wouldn't mind going and grabbing more resources. But I definitely won't be as exploratory as I think it was. Okay, so we do have to restart the whole level again. Oh, so that's the right click that gets us. Okay, cool. Right. I kind of hate it, but I kind of really love it, so it's a mix. I said I wouldn't be as exploratory, not that I wouldn't explore. No golden egg up here this time. So that must be pretty rare. Seems like E doesn't do anything for me at the moment, so I guess we can't access our inventory mid-level. An inconvenience, but nothing more than that. Okay, landing on an enemy's head does that too. Good to know. Do not Goomba stomp the enemy. I was like, wait a second, there was another hidden thing here, wasn't there? Yep. Interesting how that cut off my jump there. Not what I meant to do, but here I am. Or it's exactly what I meant to do. VESS never fails. Just get sidetracked sometimes. It's honestly funny how exceedingly fast gas is compared to your regular. Notice none of the elemental rifts respawn, so that's honestly fair. Really can't tell when those guys hit you. Same complaint, same space. Gonna leave with around the same amount of stuff that we left with on our first. Granted, lagging halfway to hell. But I'm not. Okay, that brought it back down to reasonable levels. Seems like that was only a slice of tile, but maybe it's just like a rocket cone, so you don't have to get the full puddle effect anymore. I slow down time, and then, no, actually, I'm not going to use my ability. Thank you. That seems like something that's definitely abused by people that aren't me. No, I'm not going to fucking die here. Thank you, guys. My heal thingy before the boss fight again. Going in at full health. This boss does not have any way to let you heal mid-fight. I don't know if like the color blindness helper makes it so that you're able to see the enemies better. But it would be nice if there was an option to like give them a red outline. Oh, and Jerry's spawning over here in Destiny Void again. Say hi, Jerry. The enemies that fall into the void, instead of being, you know, environmental kills, are considered, oh, that was an accident, let's just respawn them. That doesn't seem too nice. See where you're going to hit me. Big scary enemy until you learn secretly moving towards him. And he'll constantly be moving away, so you don't have to worry about that. So that becomes really easy once you find out the secret. Also, once you're able to actually reach him, he flies away into the corner like a goddamn baby. Okay, yeah. Easy boss once you know what to do. And we saved the guys. Woo. Still don't know what a grill wick is. I think that was the name of the other thingy that we were supposed to save here. Collection. Activity completed. Mutagens found. 4 of 5. Complete in less than 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, Sasser. So there's one more mutagen we gotta find. And then there's performance, which means we gotta win it in 5 minutes. Well. I suppose we'd better be unlocking missing reruns. So I want to go and find more stuff. So we got golden eggs, 2 of them maybe. Yep, so it's given the golden one first. Or does it do them in faster than 5? There's the Glicks. Exceptionally healthy. Oh! Well, that Glick is by far the best. And then this one has the other golden egg. Because for some reason the purple one we got is absolutely inferior to the green one. And the green Glick is just healthy. Okay. Plenty of guys now. Okay. So what does witty mean? Because there are some that are like, oh, exceptionally healthy. Yeah, like this one. But I don't know what witty means. Because it's just giving me +1 essence, and that's not good. It's like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm purple and glowy and got so much extra essence. Meanwhile, regular ass Glick that wasn't even from a super egg has omega health. Hello, friend. There's the cryo element and the pyro element. No. Refresh one ability stack. Blocks projectiles? Okay, that seems busted. We got brain time. So there's knockback. Refresh when killing an enemy. Gain 3 armor stacks, whatever those are. Wants a slamming attack from the air. Oh, and I suppose the ult. Knockback enemies on hit, double attack on third, melee, dash and slow enemies executing. Dash and slash enemies executing them with no health. There we go. Oh, bitch. I beat all of Elden Ring without doing a single goddamn parry, and now you mother truckers are giving me a parry ability. Let's see, how long have I been recording for? An hour and 40. Well, we're supposed to beat the mission in 5 minutes, so... If we get the ability to do a past mission, we're going to try and do the other one really fast. You call the shots now. Choose your path. Choose the right voidlings. Fucking speed run. More to discover. Thank you for playing. Loving the demo. You're going to let me go back. Okay, so we've selected the activity. Now we actually have to go and do it. Okay, I was worried that was the end of the demo. But no, you just have to select the activity and then go over here. Hello, buddy. Let's double your attack power now. And good God, you have an insane amount of health. So we are just going to basically thrust the bajuckins out of this. See if it works. If not, then we'll go back to Bird Guy, who's way over leveled. Do it that way. I gotta go. My people need me. How am I already nearly dead? Jesus and a half Christ. Better heckin' heal me, goodness. almost dead already? Literally, just by existing, I am nearly freaking dead. Gotcha. Woo! 432, hell yeah. And on this one we just have to roam around the map and we'll eventually find it. Okay, yeah. So that's on the hardest difficulty with a level 1 guy who just has a bunch of fucking health. And we beat it. In under 5 minutes. Somehow. Just by getting in his face and blasting him. That was fun. Alright. Let's see. Fill survey. Alright, I'll do that. Have a good one, you guys.